Alright, everybody, welcome to the Inspired Thunder Series live from Charlotte. Garrett Jenkins up here in the booth to bring you the coverage for tonight's running at Charlotte. Qualifying about to get underway here. Josh Anderson rolling out onto the racetrack. James McConnell, Aaron Stanton, Ethan Sikorsky, Hayden Williams, the top five that will be rolling out. Five minutes to post 2 laps. Henderson on the clock. Josh Harrison, time to beat at the line. 29.643. McConnell, Stanton slides into second and third. Ty Wilson across the line, his first lap. Good enough for sixth. Tyler Stone crossed the line, 29.611 the first lap. Second quickest for Stone. Dan Knert's first lap did not count. See if you can haul it off into turn 3 again. Kate Cannon goes up to 5th. Peppers up to 2nd. Across the line, Knert 30-0. Good enough for 11th. Joseph Maddox. Yeah, lift big time out of that. Right now, 12th quickest. 13th now. So I doubt this lap's going to be. It might be a slight improvement. Cannon top of the board, 29.547. That time, nope. Joseph Maddox lap 10 does not count. Was not faster anyway. He will stay 13th quickest. Ben Milton, 11th the first lap, 29.911. Right now, Juan Carlos Jr., Colton Ward, Hunter Williams, yet to post a qualifying lap, building across the line. Is an improvement, good enough to knock Stanton out of the top 10. The 29.759. Is an improvement, good enough to knock Stanton out of the top 10. 29.759. Well, 43 seconds remaining. Cade Cannon, Henderson, Pepper, Stone, McConnell, the top 5. Hell of a qualifying run for James McConnell. The rest of the top 10 on the screen, all the way down to Ty Wilson in 15th. Juan Carlos Jr., Hunter Williams, not posted a lap yet. 19 seconds. Cade Cannon will be on pole for tonight. All right. As we wait. Starting lineup for tonight goes as followed. Kate Cannon, Josh Harrison, Jeffrey Peppers, Tyler Stone, James McConnell, top 5. Fisher, Mike Hauser, Ethan Sikorsky, Hayden Williams, Ben Milton, Stanton, Knert, your top 12. Trash Farmer, Justin Maddox, Wilson, Ward, Wonkovs Jr., Hunter Williams will be the 18 drivers rolling off for tonight. Chris Lowe to race control tonight. So you can't get a word with Kate Cannon. Kate Cannon, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy? Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. Take me through the night. 80-degree track temp. Track's pretty cool for that matter. How do you think the cars will handle tonight, and where's the confidence level for the 9?
The honest answer, not a lot of confidence. We put this thing on pole. I'm very happy we did that, but it was a very surprise. I did not expect it. When it comes to the rest of this race, it should be intriguing. I do think there are going to be a lot of people getting tight because I've already realized turn 4 is going to be probably the most dangerous. So it's just going to be definitely be careful on, oh, we are moving. I need to turn my car on. Whoops. But I do think it's going to be more of a take your time on the gas and everything. Because definitely turn 4 has been definitely tight. So it should be intriguing. I'm just surprised I put this thing on pole. I've never been really that good in actions. I don't run much, so I'm trying to still get a little bit better in these things. I am glad to put it on pole at my home track, so this should be fun. Right. But more so, try to not get tight. That's been the biggest thing tonight that I've noticed during practice, so this should be entertaining.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you tonight. Hopefully, when it's all said and done, we'll talk to you at the end of this thing.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, sir. Field's gonna take another lap around here, so he can't get up. So he can't get away with somebody else. Full throttle union, only one representative tonight. Hot shot Henderson, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast, but you got a copy, buddy? Try this one more time. Hot shot Henderson, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy? Hot shot Henderson not available for an interview at the moment. Couple onboard cameras for tonight. Of course, Kate Cannon with the Napa on board. Not to be outdone in the paint job department. Hot shot Henderson. Tractor Supply Cam. On further back, Mike Hauser, Motorola. Here's Stanton. So Stanton, of course, starting deep in the field tonight. But ought to be able to see him come up through the field. Last camera we're going to show. Colton Ward with the Sporky Cam. Alright. Field coming down for the start. That'll be Cannon, Hot Shot Henderson. Bringing us down.
Green, green, green.
We're rolling from Charlotte. Cade Cannon leads lap 1. Cannon, Peppers, Henderson, Stone the top 4. Stone going for the 3rd spot on Henderson. Henderson shuts the door. Further back, Ethan Sikorsky. Right now running 6th. By James McConnell. Right on board with Cade Cannon right now, looking out the back of Jeffrey Pepper. Sikorsky working for the 5th spot on the 16. Another 37 to go. Across the line, Peppers fastest lap of the race, 29.522. Right now, 136 to go. Cannon out to the early advantage. Peppers, Henderson, Stone, and Sikorsky top 5. Going further back through the field, Aaron Stanton trying to make up ground in the 27. Been a decent week for Stanton. Right now, just trying to end the week on a good note. Just try to finish the race right now in front of him. The new points leader following last week's race, Colt Ward. Ward enters tonight with a 31-point gap. Mike Hauser out by 135. They are the top 3 in points right now. The top 3 realistically and mathematically still in the championship hunt. Everybody else been done it on down. Over 300. Right now, Peppers for the lead, trying to get there. The gap just over a 10th. Cannon's going to leave it at turn 1, going to take the air away from the 24. Right now, down the back straightaway. Cannon able to get a better run off the corner. Just trying to open up 2/10. Peppers with another great run. 3 and 4 iRacing like beat Jeffries. Good corners. Going to get right back to the back bumper and Cannon again. Right now on further back through the field. Colton Ward just talked about him being the points leader right now, up eight spots from where he started this race. Biggest droppers so far tonight, James McConnell. Right now battling with his teammate Ben Canert. This will be for the 13th spot. Canert going to take the bottom lane, hugging that blue line just about as free as you please down the back straightaway. Not going to quite get the run yet. There, that's what we want. Joseph Maddox hard off the wall, almost loses it. Right now, Ethan Sikorsky, well, I've been focused on the battling in the back, has worked himself up to second on a tear. Pepper trying to get right back to him. Sikorsky just going to pull away, and right now, under 4/10 of a second, the two loners running 1 and 2. But all four loners in attendance tonight. Cannon Sikorsky first and second, Stanton and Ward 8th and 9th. Cannon going to put Sikorsky right in the dirty air. Gets the 94 into the wall just a little bit. It's going to allow Cannon to try to scoot away. 3/10 of a second across the line. Right now, Sikorsky sucking up right back to him. Hot shot Henderson working on Peppers. That'll be for the 3rd spot. Right now, Pepper's still fast lap of the race at a 29.522. Peppers tried to get the Henderson looked to the inside. Peppers not able, did not allow him to get there. Trying to anyway. Right now, 15 laps in the books, about to be 1,620 to go in the line. It has been all K Cannon leading so far tonight. Right now. Well, I got a moment to go take our first through the field. Brought to you by Inspire Marketing and Gabe Cannon, your leader. Sikorsky up to second at the moment. Sikorsky up 6 spots where he started. Jeffrey Peppers running in 3rd. Fisher working on Henderson for the 4th spot. On further back, Tyler Stone running in 6th. Stone down 2 spots where he started tonight. Hayden Williams up to the 7th spot. Colton Ward working on him. Colton, biggest mover of the race so far, up 8 spots from where he started. Aaron Stanton right now running at 9th. Mike Hauser trying to get around Travis Farmer. That'll be the battle for the 10th spot. Hauser working with him, unfortunately. Farmer's going to be a tough customer. Hauser will get it. Then Milton right now running in 12th. Ben Canert 13th. Simtech Racing 12th, 13th, and 14th. Right now, James McConnell down 9 spots from the start of this race. A great qualifying run, but the race pace not there right now, 4-7. Juan Cobbs Jr. making his return tonight in the Inspired Thunder Series. Brand new paint, looking very, very snazzy. Right now, Juan running 15th, up 2 spots where he started. Joseph Maddox right now running 16th, and Hunter Williams running 17th, and Ty Wilson rounds out the field right now in 19th. That is Inspired Marketing's through the field. We'll do another one here a little bit later on after the first round of pit stops. Right now, Henderson. Henderson and Peppers right now. These two have been battling pretty much right from the start. Henderson going to try it again on the bottom, side by side. Peppers into the wall just a little bit. Able to hold the momentum down. Apologize for the brief interruption. Had to step away from the mic. Right now we are back live from Charlotte. Kay Cannon continues to lead. Colt Ward continue to make ground. Going to try to get around Peppers for the 4th spot. Right now, Peppers been holding on last laps. Last time by. Right now, fastest lap still belongs to Jeffrey Peppers at 29.522. That lap was actually ran on lap 2, as a matter of fact. But right now, they're running 29.5s and whatnot. Now they've all gone down to 36s, 37, 38s tires. Probably already starting to play a benefactor here. Colt Ward able to get around Peppers for a moment. Jeffrey gonna come right back. Aiden Williams shuts the door on Fisher for the 6th spot. Williams now going for the top 5. stand right now is falling back all the way to 14th. Stan did not have the best qualifying runs. Matter of fact, qualified 11th. And right now for the former points leader, right now the car not agreeing with Stan. Either that or just trying to take it easy and take his time. Right now, Wonkov Jr. running him down. Yeah, there you see it. Right now, it is two of the loaners right now running first and second still. Kane Kenneth, Sikorsky, Colt Ward. Three of the loaner drivers out of the four. Right now, first, second, and fourth, Hot Shot Henderson, Full Throttle Union's only representative tonight. Running in the third spot, Hayden Williams in fifth. Well, Henderson has, as a matter of fact, he has ran down. Sikorsky again. She needs to get a look at Henderson's lap time this time by. Of course, the overlay's going to mess up with it. Henderson faster than Cannon that last lap, almost by a tenth. Well, Henderson going for it. Makes you wonder, has Josh Henderson been saving anything over the last run to the bottom of Sikorsky? Oh, barely. Sikorsky crossed him over, took a dip in the grass a little bit. Of course he got. He's going to get in the run down the back straightaway. Henderson holds second for now. Well, right now, Kate Kenny continues to lead. We're going to take a quick step away from the action there, Stanton in the pits. Matter of fact, we'll try to get word with that when we come back. You're watching the Inspired Thunder Series live from Charlotte. Be right back after this little break. Back live from Charlotte, Aaron Stanton retires early and calls it a night. So he'll be the first retiree. 17 drivers left on the lead lap. It has been Cade Cannon, who has led every lap so far tonight. Let's see if we can find. Well, there's obviously there's a little bit of damage to that right side. See if we can't find what possibly happened to Stanton, since we're in the middle of a long green flag run, to say the least. Trying to find something. I think we passed that. I think he got off the wall with one.
I have a little bit of info on that. It's going to be end of lap 30. He's going to pop the wall out of turn 4. And it's going to absolutely pop him up. And I think break the right front toe link.
Oh, there it is right
However, you should get back to the action, because you're going to have green flag pit stops.
Oh, yeah.
Very approaching soonly.
I was about to say something I shouldn't say over the broadcast, but yeah, I see it definitely broke that toe link. Fowler Stone made his pit stop. He is now one lap down. 45 laps on this run. Jeffrey Pepper's in this time. Right now, Kenny Henderson, Colt Ward getting battled for the third spot. Hayden Williams on a charge late in the going for this first green flag run. Travis Farmer in. With 93 to go, so right now anywhere from give or take 41 or 43 to somewhere around 48, possibly they can go up to 50. Depending on how long you're willing to go. Right now, Cannon, the gap almost a second. As Hot Shot Henderson still holds on to the second spot. Williams and Ward still battling for the third spot. Going Aaron Stanton being done for tonight. Well, unless something happens to Colt Ward, he will extend the points lead substantially over Stanton. If something happens to Ward, Mike Hauser will not get the points lead, but he will pretty much cut that gap. He'll pretty much cut that gap down significantly as well. Henderson's in. Of course, gotta be careful not to speed. Gotta be careful not to lose control coming off of the banking. Seen it before at Charlotte. And turn 4 really could be a tricky spot. A lot of the time, Ben Milton, Ricky Rudd throwback machine in the pits as well. This will come at the end of a 50-lap stint. now, I think drivers, yeah, as the run goes on, they're probably going to try to go. They're probably going to try to go further than what they can. You always want to go longer on the first stint compared to the other ones. Then you know, hey, this is exactly what. This is what the car's going to do at its longest peak. So right now, if the situation ever arises, you know, pretty much they'll know everything about the cars. Basically want to try and get out. Colt Ward, Hayden Williams, and Fisher in this time. Hunter Williams as well in. So Cannon continuing to go to distance. Oh, here comes Kate Cannon. James McConnell, Ben Kennard, Juan Cobbs Jr., Joseph Maddox, Ty Wilson, all yet to come in. McConnell's going to stay out, get 5 bonus points for leading a lap. Kennard as well. Well, Ben Kennard, Juan Cobbs Jr. in. That's going to lead Maddox and McConnell both. Yep, McConnell slowing down. Well, now he's going to stay out another lap. Here comes McConnell in this time. Well, that being said, 4 drivers in contention for the lead, and right now 4 drivers in jeopardy, getting close. Right now Pepper's way up the racetrack. 3 wide off of 2. Make it. We'll go back to 2. 3 wide entering 3. They'll somehow make it work. I think Peppers had. Somebody was going to have the wherewithal to roll out knowing 3 wide off of 4 a lot of time does not work well. I think Peppers had the wherewithal knowing somebody had to do it. And he did it. Caution is out. James McConnell around on the back straightaway. First caution of the night comes right after a green flag run. 81 laps to go. Hunter Williams ought to be the first car 1 lap down. As we go back and see what happened to James McConnell. Just came out of the pits. Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened. For drivers or for people that don't do iRacing, a lot of times right here on the exit of pit road, extremely bumpy. We're actually right on board. I want to see if we can see it, but the car, that whole section all the way down the apron, bumpier than most exits. Gets the apron too, as well. But I mean, apron, the bumps. I mean, you're along for the ride at that point, and significant damage to the front of that machine. It ain't gonna help it aerodynamically. Oh God, no. That's probably about 2 or 3, 4 minutes worth of damage. So James McConnell, after leading a handful of laps before the pit stop, like to come in and service that machine. So you can't get away with a couple more drivers here. So let's see here. Get hot shot again. Hot shot Henderson, Garrett Jenkins up here at broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you now. You got me this time?
Yeah. Yeah, thank God.
I was muted. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, you're good. Well, we just finished off what was a 50-lap run. 50-53, somewhere along in there. How was the car handling towards the end of it? It looked like you had the best of the top 3 cars up to a period. Really, how's the car handling tonight on new versus old tires?
Yeah, they're wearing pretty good, man. I took my time there, and I thought I was faster than Cade with about 5-10 laps before the pit stop, but I kind of blew through one corner, and you know how it is. You make these tires angry, they're going to be angry for the next 10 laps. So,
oh yeah.
I'm to regroup and get going again, but that was a lot of fun, and I was kind of giving Colton some crap. I said he got lucky that caution took so long to throw because we were side by side. I just needed to inch back ahead of him. So let's get off sequence here. Let's see if we can do something a little different. We'll take our second set now.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you from here on out. Hopefully we can talk to you at the end of this thing.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, sorry I was muted. I almost killed myself with Jeffrey there on the pace laps trying to unmute myself to talk to you. So luckily we survived.
You're good, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Well, from one driver to another one, I believe the one in green being wrecked. Yep, been thrown. Couple of drivers staying out under this caution. Ward, Cannon, Fisher, all staying out under this caution here. 7 and 8 lap stints between the 3 drivers. Everybody else from Ethan Sikorsky, which is 4th, all the way down to Hayden Williams. Oh, I'm sorry, Ben Knert. So 4th through 13th back in this time. I'm assuming took another set. As we get ready to go.
Green, green, green.
All right, we're rolling again. Colt Ward out to, yes, a 0.2 of a second jump on the field. Got Wonkos Jr. running up inside the top 5, my buddy. Runs in a couple of other leagues throughout the week. Right now having a stellar run in the 5th spot. Right now, Cobb started 17th up to 5th. Again, a great night going, 40.03 so far. Looks to the bottom of Sikorsky now for the 4th spot. Right now starting to lose a couple spots. Hotshot Henderson trying to get around him. Right now, field's starting to thin out a little bit for the moment. James McConnell right now on pit road, still fixing the body damage to that 17 machine. Right now, Aaron Stanton, the only one officially out of the race. 13 drivers on the lead lap. Ty Wilson, Travis Farmer, Joseph Maddox, all 1 lap down. Cade Cannon running that outside lane, trying to build a run down the back straightaway. Not able to get it yet. Well, he's going to keep working that high lane, going to try to keep working the run. Century just trying to diamond the corners a little bit through the dog leg, a little bit more tricky because of the angle that it shaped at, but a big run for Cannon. Cade Cannon trying to get the lead back. Lap 69, nice in the books. Going to be in the books here. As right now, top 2, the loners. And by the way, I'm not saying that slander nobody. It's actually the team name, the loners. So just putting that out there. Ward at the line leads again, but Cannon really not giving him much option but to run that high lane. Run away, it's hurting Cannon. Because Ward just getting that run off the corner. There you see it. Down the back straightaway, virtually dead even again. Give Ward the run. Not quite clear again. Cannon's going to fire it into turn number 3. Still not able to get there. Just focus in on this battle right here just for a moment. Cade Cannon. Nope. Ward battling back. Well, right now, 2 of the best that Inspired has to offer. Duking it out for the top spot. Peppers back to 3rd. 5th for Henderson. Top 5. Ward steal. Not giving much. That time Ward actually crossed him over now. The roles reversed. Ward on the bottom, Cannon on the top. Still give it to Ward that lap. Oh. Well. They know they got 18 lap old tires. Might as well just go ahead and burn them off. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Cade Cannon finally clear of Colt Ward. The driver that has led 54 laps, about to make it 55. Out front. Sorry, folks, technical issues again. Right now, Kate Cannon, Colt Ward, Peppers, Henderson, Sikorsky to top 5. Tyler Stone, Ben Milton, Fisher, Cobbs Jr., and Mike Hauser, the top 10. Right now, Ethan Sikorsky's riding in 6th, and of course, if you're in a 94, you're trying to find the speed that you had to begin with. Well, obviously, he has top 5 speed, but really, the first run showed the first run showed just how fast that 94 was able to run down Cannon and Ward for the most part. So hung around in the top 3 for a while. Right now, trying to battle back in front of him, Hot Shot Henderson, another one of the drivers who has shown top 5 pace throughout the night. Jeffrey Peppers going for Colt Ward. This is the battle for 2nd. Well, Ward, this right here is going to allow Kenny to try to scoot away, but I don't think Kenny's going to be able to, not with give or take 6 to 7 lap older tires. Well, James McConnell back out onto the racetrack, 14 laps down. And right now, Peppers looks right back to the outside lane again. Ward holding him off for the moment. Jeffrey Peppers' lap time compared to the leaders. Let's see if we can pull that data. Wrong one. Well, yeah, about a 10th, just under a 10th, or just above a 10th quicker than Cannon. We're going to see right here. And really, I believe a lot of it has to do because Ward is not letting him by with ease at the line. Just about dead even. Slightly faster, barely. Well, this time Peppers has it on the outside. I think Ward putting up a fight in a desperate attempt to try to make Peppers burn off some of his right front. Jeffrey Peppers up to 2nd. He'll set his sights on Kate Cannon now. Well, right now, Right now, 13 drivers still on the lead lap. Hunter Williams, 9.6 seconds off Kane Cannon. He'll be the next one in jeopardy of going a lap down, but still a lot of time left before that happens. Right now, Hayden Williams down in 12th. H&W Motorsports right now, as it stands, we got the Williams, Hunter, and Hayden 12th and 13th. I swore Jackson Hadaway was on this list somewhere. Evidently not.
Nah, Jackson doesn't have internet tonight. I'm pretty sure he's using a provisional though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, damn, I saw him in the Discord.
Sorry for
earlier.
coming in and just giving some
you're-
information.
Oh, you're good. He's in the Discord. That's what threw me off. So really, the H&W Motorsports 2 representatives will be the Williams for tonight. But right now, Case Cannon. Highlighted another package he's got underneath that car. Well, 89 down, working on 50 to go. Next time by, go ahead and run in another Inspired Marketing through the field. Kate Kenning, your leader. Colt Ward running second, up 14 spots for Ward. Peppers right now evens back out into the third spot. Hotshot Henderson running fourth. And is running down Jeffrey Peppers. As a matter of fact, Henderson's showing what he's got. Well, I think Henderson, we're going to touch on Henderson in a minute. I believe Henderson's got a middle run car. I know middle run probably isn't discussed a lot. He ain't got a short run car, but nor does he have a long run car. He's kind of stuck in the middle, about middle way to run. You start seeing how good that car is. Saw it with about 30 to 40 laps into the last stint. That 17 came to life a little bit late into going. Yeah, I believe we're starting to see that now. But right now, Henderson in the fourth spot. Sikorsky back to fifth. And what has been a solid night for Ethan Sikorsky right now. Had ran the top three for much of the earlier portion of the event. Right now, still back in fifth. Tyler Stone right now running in the sixth position. Now, of course, Inspired Motorsports lone representative for tonight. Ben Milton right behind him, having a stellar run of his own in the 28 machine. And of course, better known, him and Kennard both for road course racing, but I will say what I've said the last month and a half to 2 months. The Simtech boys are starting to figure out the oval strategy. Along with Waltney and McConnell. Of course, James McConnell led an early portion of the race and qualified sixth. Not sixth, but qualified inside the top 10 nonetheless. So the Simtech guys looking to finish the rest of the season out strong, both on the Cup and Thunder side of things. Even further back, Mike Howler, third in points. Right now, under assault for Ben Kennert. This is for the 8th spot. Kennert will take it at the moment. So Ben Kennert 8th, Hauser 9th. I said it once, I will say it again. How about my buddy Juan Cobbs Jr. going on to a 10th place run so far? Well, has been a good night for Juan Cobb. Got up to 5th earlier on the pit strategy. Right now hanging out inside the top 10. Decent run tonight for Juan Cobbs Jr. Hayden Williams, the first of the two H&W Motorsport drivers, lone representatives right now, hanging down 2 spots where he started this race in 9th. I think, like a lot of the drivers, I think the next gen has proved to be a bit of a struggle for some. It's evident right now with Hayden. I think right now this is just the learning phase of it. This should be the last portion of the Gen 4s, or Gen 4s, Jesus Christ, of the Gen 7s. Right now making his debut tonight, Hunter Williams. Right now running in the 12th spot, the last car on the lead, never mind, second to last car on the lead lap. Ty Wilson right now running in 13th as they stand. And he is the first car on one lap down, so Hunter Williams was the only car, was the last car on the lead lap. Okay, now that's out of the way. Joseph Maddox with the UPS onboard in one, I have to say, is a very sharp-looking ride in its own right. Right now running in 14th. Elijah Fisher finally conceded. He is right now 1 lap down, running in 15th after making a pit stop. Earlier than what his last run was, perhaps thinking about the end. Perhaps tried to make a late race rally. Who knows? We'll find out. Have all lighties. Travis Farmer running in 16th, 2 down. Not sure what happened on the pit stop with the 13th, if it was just a slow stop or whatever the deal may be. But ever since that pit stop, Travis Farmer has yet to recover. Right now, 16th, 2 down. James McConnell, 14 laps down after bringing out the first yellow of the night, making significant contact with the outside wall, damaging the whole right front of that machine. Aaron Stanton, the only retiree for tonight so far. 40 laps to go. And Cade Cannon has led 81 laps so far. The North Carolina native trying to win at his home track. Juan Carlos Jr. in this time. Well, both the Williams are in this time. Wild comes Jr. black flag. Well, for Juan, the unfortunate night that 03 had good enough speed, he'll be mired back. And has to come back in again and another black flag for the 03. Well, right now, Tyler Stone, Sikorsky, Milton in this time. Tyler Stone, black flag.
Yeah, he got it in a little too hot.
I couldn't imagine.
So, his is a black for
Oh my God, he did.
speeding, and a lot of and a lot of these guys are honestly almost wrecking it coming out of pit road. From what I've been seeing, it's
extremely
they
bumpy
keep
down
spinning
there.
to the inside, not the outside.
It's just
Yeah.
really bumpy on that apron.
Yeah, so that's been kind of like a watch spot out of everybody.
But right now, Cade Cannon's in. And if he spins, it'll be a grave mistake on Cannon's part. So far, so good. With 32 to go, Henderson will stay out. He'll lead another lap. It'll be his third of the night. Ben Knert stays out with him right now, running second. Well, right now, Colt Ward, Wynn, Canert, and Henderson pit. Ward right now should be at the top of the board. Henderson stays out another lap. 30 to go. Henderson gonna stay out again. But Ward's coming. And Ward unlaps himself. Well, Nick Canert in this time, so hot shot Henderson. Scratch that, Henderson in this time. So right now, Colton Ward. Right now, 5-second lead on Cannon. Gotta wait and see. Projected to be 5 seconds, but we'll just wait. Question is, hot shot? Nope. 4.5. .3. Cannon will be coming, but the thing about it is Cade Cannon going to burn off the tires? Well, right now, Ward, as a matter of fact, as I look at the data, there's a 10-lap difference in tires right now between Ward and Cannon. Is Ward going to make it hard? Pretty sure. But will Cannon probably get him? Well, that remains to be seen. Well, 25 to go. Let's look at Cannon's last lap. We'll see what it was like compared to the leader. See what we really could do, and we'll pull up that graphic here in a moment. Last time by, Cannon 4/10 faster. Last time by, Cannon still 3/10 faster. Now let's pull up what actually won it. Well, there you see it, and there's a better representation. Cannon 2 to 5 tenths faster over the last 5 laps. 23 to go. He will have, give or take at this rate, 10 to 15 laps to get rid of Colt Ward. We'll see what it is this time by. Three tenths. Cannon's coming, but he might be running out of time. Well, I mean, if he does not get there, Colt Ward will have played the strategy game perfectly. $21 to go to gap 2.2. Right now, Kate Kent, as a matter of fact, speak of the devil. Lap 110, fast lap of the race, 29.478. Well, time will tell. I think he's going to get there. We're going to run on board with him just down the back straightaway a little bit more. Doesn't so much gain the time down the back straightaway and on the corners as what he does on the entry, and really, but you can look and tell Ward able just to run. Ward able just to run a little bit lower. Or Cannon able to run just a little bit lower, but there you see Ward running the middle lane. 1.8, 17 to go. Well, 15 to go next time by. Well, Cannon, he gonna have to hurry up and do something. He's gonna have to hurry up and do something if he wants to try to get to Colt Ward. But I think, look at the lap time, shrinking back down. Whether he has burned off his stuff or Colt Ward has been saving a lot. Yep, back down to 1.9. Ward got the wall just a little bit. Not that it really matters. No, because right now he is still holding that 1.8 to 1.6 or 1.8 to 1.9 gap. what you say? One more time. One final inspired marketing through the field before we wrap this up. Gold Warrior leader with 12 to go. Cade Cannon running second. Try to run him down and losing time. Jeffrey Peppers 9 seconds off the pace, and Ben Knert running in the 4th spot. Hotshot Henderson right now under assault from Mike Hauser. This will be the battle for the top 5. Ethan Sikorsky running right behind them as well, along with Ben Milden. Or never mind, Ben Milden got the wrong car. James McConnell, who is 15 down, is 17th a part of this battle here. There's Ben Milden running 8th. Fisher 9th. Hayden Williams trying to run him down for the 9th spot right now, holding on to 10th. Hunter Williams 11th, the last of the drivers on the lead lap. Travis Farmer running in 12th. Tyler Stone 13th. Ty Wilson 2 laps down. In the 14th spot, Joseph Maddox. 15th, Juan Cobbs Jr. back in the pits. 16th after what was a great night for Juan. Went sour after 2 consecutive pit road penalties. He's been in contact with the wall somewhere. And of course, Aaron Stanton out of the race. You got to imagine Stanton finishing 18th. Ward, if he can walk out of here with the win, that's going to blow the points lead wide open. Well, I think Cade Cannon burned up a lot of the stuff. Well, for Cade Cannon, this will go down as probably the one that got away. Has led 88 laps so far tonight, but it will not be, unless something major happens in the next few laps, it will not be the night that Cade Cannon had envisioned. It will still be a second place run and a good run in points. Meanwhile, Ben Knert up to the 3rd spot. Right now, Peppers trying to battle back here. Mike Hauser just over 3 seconds back. You can see Mike back there in the camera shot. Right now, Knert hugging that blue line about as perfect as you can. Well, 4 to go, he's trying to separate the gap. Still to come tonight. Top 3 only tonight for Inspired. And right now, Lincoln Hurt looks to be holding that final interview spot. Peppers and Wilson come together. Keeps it straight. No harm, no foul. Just slight contact. 3 to go for Colton Ward. For Colton Ward, he will see the white flag this time. 1 to go from Charlotte. Well, Ward's last win at Charlotte. Second to last race before the season finale at Homestead on the Cup Series side of things in season 1. He will add yet another win to his resume in the Inspired Racing League. And off of turn 4, another win at Charlotte. Colton Ward takes it. Kay Cannon will be second. Ben Knert, a solid run tonight, 4 to 46 for Simtech Racing. Comes home third. Peppers, Hauser, top 5. Sikorsky, Henderson, Milton, Hayden Williams, the last drivers on the lead lap. And Ward's gonna junk it. So he can't get something to fix his name with here. Gonna go take a trip around the Roval. Give Colton Ward a minute to celebrate. Colton Ward, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast. Buddy, you got a copy, buddy?
Hello.
Are you giving the people in the motorhome section something to giving them a bit of a show?
Around here.
Huh?
My tires are hot.
I can imagine. Take me through it. Was that pit call kind of a last ditch effort to try to hold Kane Cannon back, or was it just that time to pit? Was that the strategy? Just take us through the night.
Yeah, I wanted to pit there just to get clean air because that is what mattered. If he was about 2 seconds away, probably if he got near me, he probably would have got me. Yeah, I was just wanting clean air.
Well, buddy, as for tonight, take me through how was the fall off for the tires tonight compared to where we've been on most mile and a half so far? Was it a little bit more aggressive? Did the tires last a little bit longer? What was the tire wear like really throughout the whole race?
Really about 10 to 13 laps is like where your fresh tires would be good, and then they would like plateau and keep running like 30.5s or whatever. for like the next 30 laps, and then I think if you started running the high lane, your tires would start warming up, so you'd go a little bit slower. So then you'd have to go back and start running the bottom lane to cool them down a little bit.
Well, buddy, last question I got for you tonight. Is there anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Thanks for my teammates racing me good, nice and hard, and then thank you guys for broadcasting and set up these races.
Well, buddy, after congratulations are in order. Did a great job tonight. Colt Ward, your winner from Charlotte. Appreciate your time, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep. Kay Cannon, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, will this be pretty much the one that got away tonight?
Yeah. Yeah. I once Colton pitted there. I thought, if I can run extra laps and I can then pit and I'll have a lot more fresher tires that it shouldn't be hard at all to gain back on. But I forget that these cars are dumb that no matter how many laps you may have on fresher tires, it doesn't do much because these cars don't really take that much of an effort. They're stupid. And when it comes to tires with these cars, it just doesn't matter. You can have, I think I had 7, 8 fresher lap tires on them, and I got them down to 2 seconds, not even running hard. And no matter what I tried, it was like once I got 2 seconds with the air and how the air affects these cars, it didn't matter. So once that happened, I knew it was ball game over. I needed the yellow to hopefully get right next to him again because I felt like as long as I was with them, I could, no matter what, I could beat him. But I should honestly just, instead of me trying to be smart and actually being right and taking a few extra laps, I made the wrong choice and should have just pitted a lap after him maybe. But at the end of the night, it's a way better run than I thought I was gonna have, so I will take it. But definitely not looking forward to running these cars more. I hate these next gens, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But had fun with it. Had a great race. 1 2 for the loners. Would take it. Ethan should have been third, but Ethan had to run his stuff up and be an idiot. Love you, Ethan.
Well, buddy, last question I got for you before I let you out of here tonight. Anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Shout out to just the loners. Colton, good win on him. Shout out to Ethan. Ran great. We all actually ran way better than I ran way better than I thought I was. I thought taking the pole was a surprise, so shout out to them. Shout out to you. Shout out to Falcon that puts on this league. And shout out to you for being a great broadcaster. Um, Shout out to the family ones here and up above watching over. Shout out to all the family and friends, stuff like that. Shout out Jordan. I know he didn't make this paint scheme or anything like that, but shout out to Jordan. He's actually made me some great paint schemes. I can't wait to unveil once we start the playoffs Monday night. So that should be very fun. I'm gonna be honest with you, Garrett. If you don't tell me I have the best paint scheme next Monday, I will be a little bit upset with you because I'm bringing out a very cool special one. But shout out to him and just hopefully we can continue having great races like this.
Well, buddy, appreciate your time tonight. Kate Kennan will lead 88 laps, but will fall second tonight to his teammate Colt Ward. Appreciate your time, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
Last but not least, Ben Canert, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, I do.
Well, tell me about tonight. The car looked to be real good, handled good, was able to hug that bottom line, I believe, better than any car that I've seen up to that point. Take me through the night
Yeah,
for the
the
46.
Car was great. We were struggling with understeer early in the race, but then it started loosening up more and more and more, and I was able to push it so much further in the last stint than the first two. So I had a lot of fun that race. That was a good one. And we tried to be conservative on the tires so we could make the last stint a very short one, and it worked pretty well, I'd say. P3, so very, very happy with that.
Well, take me through the night, handling wise. Really, what was some of the challenging aspects to tonight? But in the same breath, what was some of the not so challenging parts of tonight with the next gen? I believe this will be the last time that we run the next gen over these next 4 weeks. What is some of the challenging aspects that you saw with it tonight? But in the same breath, again, what are some of the positives?
I think the most challenging part was getting it turned down the corner for turn 4. There were a lot of people hitting the wall there. I picked up some damage from that wall on the outside, and just generally keeping it smooth because it's really easy to overdrive. But like you said, we were able to stick it to the bottom pretty much all race. That really helped our tire wear and our pace. So, yeah.
Well, Bay, last question I got before I let you head out of here tonight. Is there anybody you want to thank, friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my teammates at SimTech. They were super supportive, helped me with the strategy. We were in a pack kind of the first 2 stints of the race, so we were working together. Very appreciative of them. And then the league admins for helping run this and making it so we can all race on Saturday nights. And then you, of course, for broadcasting. It's been really fun being in a broadcasted league. So.
All right, buddy. When it was all said and done, Ben Kennard rallies to gain 9 spots from where he started and walk out of here third. Appreciate your time, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Final results for tonight goes as followed. As soon as I can get it up. Colt Ward, your winner. Cade Cannon, second. Ben Kennard, Jeffrey Peppers, Mike Hauser rounds out top 5. Ethan Sikorsky, Josh Henderson, Ben Milton, Hayden Williams, Elijah Fisher, your top 10. Hunter Williams, Tyler Stone, Travis Farmer, Ty Wilson, Joseph Mass, Juan Carlos Jr., James McConnell, and Aaron Stanton rounds out the field for tonight. And with that being said, most of the time I would give an upcoming schedule, but being that due to circumstances, I don't think I'll be able to do that tonight other than Monday night Inspired Cup Series first round of the playoffs from Kansas. That'll be live right here on the channel. And yeah, until then, appreciate everybody watching. Congratulations to Colt Ward again on a thrilling finish. And I'll see everybody Monday night before the Cup Series. Until then, take it easy. Have a good one.